I wanted to ask you, Stephanie, our producer, Steph, huge Swiftie. Did you watch the Chiefs game yesterday?
I didn't.
You didn't.
But I saw.
You saw the news.
I saw the news.
Taylor snuck in. Taylor snuck into the game.
So
She was not expected, and then she was there. And that was, listen. So the Chiefs head, the CEO of the Chiefs basically said, anytime she goes anywhere, and I hadn't thought of it in quite these terms. He said, anytime she goes anywhere, it's a security risk.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I'd never, I knew she had to have security and that sort of thing, but imagine putting it in those terms.
Yeah.
You're a security risk, like you run a country.
Yes.
We got to coordinate this.
It jeopardizes people because there's there's crowding. There could be trampling. There could be folks going to places that they're not allowed. Yeah.
100%.
That's why she travels. She travels in boxes and such sometimes, doesn't she?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. I would
Does
too.
she actually?
Yeah. She'll go in stage casing and stuff.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
she moves around venues pretty sneakily, or at least she used to. I remember she was a magician.
There was rumors years ago when she was kind of hiding from the media that she was being put into the truck that she was would leave her house in a box or something.
Well, okay.
That would be, and I get it. That's sad.
If she's floating around the bowels of an arena before a show.
Yeah.
And she's in an equipment container. Won't the fact that there's 10 security guys surrounding the equipment container give away that she's in it?
So for the Eras tour, she would go to the middle of the stage in what was called it looked like a cleaning cart. And she would have people pushing the cleaning cart. So after the first few shows, everybody caught on that she was in the cleaning cart. But it was because she didn't want people to see what her outfit was before she started.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't she wasn't hiding.
No.
It's okay, I'll stay in the cleaning cart. I just don't want you to see what I look
like. But she has to leave her house and stuff like that because I joke about it, but that's really sad. You're scared to leave all the time because people are waiting for you.
That's why if somebody like her flies private or has an enormous house, I'm
let them be.
Let them be. I don't care that Taylor Swift flies private. I people are well, the environment. I get that, but here's the deal. Would you rather have her step on an Air Canada flight in first class and have 40 security at the front? I don't think so. I think, and the other thing is she has a gigantic house somewhere, and I don't know if she does. I know she's got that condo in New York because she wrote the song about it.
She has a brownstone, right?
Does she have a walk-up? A Carrie Bradshaw house?
Greenwich, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Greenwich Village?
She used to live on Cornelia Street, which is what that song is about.
Girl knows her
streets. She doesn't live there anymore.
Oh.
She lives in a different place. But there's people crowded outside her apartment at all times.
Yeah.
Of course.
Anytime she leaves, there's so many people outside.
So this is the thing. If I were her, I would want to have if let's say we were in LA, I'd want to have one of those big Beverly Hills mansions that overlooks things.
Yes.
But the thing with that, I was thinking about it. You have a big house, that's great. You probably have it in a big lot, which is also great. But then you have to defend that lot.
Yes.
It then becomes a fortress.
I think I'd get paranoid.
Oh, 100%. How would you not?
That's spooky.
So everywhere you go at all times, you got to have 8 or 9 guys and electrified fences, literally surrounding you.
And she's had so many instances with stalkers going to her home, trying to break in. I honestly couldn't even imagine.
Killer Trav will protect her.
Killer Trav.
Killer Trav on Instagram. Killer Trav.
I hope he never changes that, by the way.
I was joking that thinking to myself, if she went to the game, did she maybe, but she would have to sneak into it because she wouldn't want people to know.
There have been times where it's sort of announced.
Yeah.
But yesterday's game, which they lost, they're 0-2. Devastating.
Bad luck.
Anyway, yesterday's game was a surprise. Now, I kind of wanted to look into, because when he said she's a security risk everywhere she goes, I'm what is it like when she goes, and what is she like to go to a game with? And so I did a little digging, and I just thought there were some really interesting stories that came up. So first off, her security team has to be there a few days in advance
to scope out the parameters.
Right. So everywhere. So I was thinking about how you plan Taylor Swift's week. If she is going to Arrowhead, which is the stadium where the Chiefs play, she's got a security team that's there for that. And then if she's going to, let's say she was going to, we're based out of Toronto. Let's say she was coming to Toronto next. She's got another security team on the ground here.
So they're sussing it out first.
Yes.
They're a week ahead planning.
Yes, they've got multiple teams on the go, which has got to be crazy expensive. That's got to be insane.
I mean, she has the money
to do the money.
it. Yeah. But she needs the money to do it now,
But apparently one of the things that she's really good with is she's very, very good to her security.
Yeah.
And there was a
She's
story.
good to any team member apparently that she has, whether you're like working in her house, like on the ground, even like her comms team apparently is like really what. Yeah, sorry.
You heard about the bonuses she gave the people that worked on the air.
Yes,
store, right? $100,000 for every single one of them.
She stimulates economies in any city that she goes to. Like actually stimulates economies. Yeah.
They say that in 2023 she saved the U.S. from a recession because every city she went to all of a sudden boomed for the entire summer. Not just while she was there, but before and after.
I know I razz her. I know, but I do know a lot of things about Taylor Swift, and I support her.
So one of the stories that like the anecdotes that's made it to public is that she knew that one of her security guards' wives was like a huge fan. And so at the Chiefs game outside of the box, she FaceTimed her.
Stop.
That's so nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
That's really sweet.
I thought that was a cool little story.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. And then there's a guy named Baron Corbin who is a WWE alum. So he was like a professional wrestler. And he's good friends with Killer Trav.
Killer Trav.
And he went to watch a Chiefs game in the suite. And here's what he said. I thought this was cool. He's like, so we went and they took us up to the suite. And then my uncle or brother was like, I wonder if Taylor's going to be there. And as they said it, she's walking into the room.
Appears.
Yeah. My brother's freaking out a little bit. And she walks right up to everybody, gives them a hug, gave us a hug, like you were instantly family.
That's really nice.
Which I thought was really cool.
That's
like,
really warm.
Yeah. Because everywhere she goes, she's essentially the party host too.
Also, like it's, yeah. And a room would stop when she walks in. And not even just like if you're a fan, but like there's obviously star power, but like for her to also be warm.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
And he said it's just mobs of people taking selfies with Taylor. And he's like, and just her existing. I've never been around someone like that. It's a different magnitude. You felt like everyone in the stadium is staring at you because you're standing behind her. So like she was sitting down, and you know how you see at Arrowhead, it gets very cold in Kansas like it does here, but the stadium's outside. Yeah. And so one of the things about Kansas is the wind in the winter. So they have, when they're playing football, sometimes they've got these windows that will go up that will prevent the wind from coming into the box. And they have like heaters in the box seats in the suites that will heat the front few rows of the box in case you have the windows down so you're not freezing, right? And I guess I was kind of doing a little bit of research into that. And the glass panels come down very, very easily. They slide up and down to give people the illusion that they're sort of just a part of the regular crowd.
Okay.
But when they go up, apparently it feels like you're not in a game atmosphere anymore. It feels a little bit more like a meeting. So even when it's cold, they tend to have those down. Although with someone like Taylor, and at every NFL game, this is the case. There are snipers at every NFL game.
Yeah.
Because there's 60,000 people. America's got their guns. You gotta, that's the security precautions they have to take. So I would imagine that the ones in her suite are very protected. Probably bulletproof, I would think.
I was gonna say, would they have probably special glass for her suite only?
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But sometimes she's at the where they're sitting, where there's usually glass, and sometimes the glass is open.
Yeah. Which is
which is a risk, I guess. Yeah.
It is a risk.
Vibe, Taylor.
Yeah, it's cool. I just thought
she just wants to live her life.
Well, I just was thinking about it. I was like, man, what would it be like? What's that experience like? It's kind of neat.
You've worked in media long enough. Like you can, when you meet listeners and stuff like that, and we're by no means celebrities. But when you walk into a room and you're like, I think maybe there's a person in here that may know me from radio or from online.
Who might be a fan of your work.
Yeah. And you're thinking you're hyper vigilant because you're like, maybe they know who I am. I can't imagine walking into a room and knowing for a fact that every single person in that room or that stadium knows you, without a doubt. It's not like, I wonder if they know. It's like they do know. That it sounds incredibly isolating.
Well, think about it like this,
and
too.
really lonely.
Imagine because left people know us for Left on Red and stuff. Imagine walking into a stadium full of 60,000 people anywhere you go.
Yeah.
And everybody knows every word to Left on Red.
Because
here's the thing. Swift fans know every word to every song she's ever written.
That's so true.
I'm sure Stephanie, if we were to put you at a concert, you would know every song, word for word, every bridge, every chorus,
100%.
every solo, everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's that, But then they also know about her personal life. They know her entire like childhood.
They know her blood type. They know her parents' middle names. No, they do. They like they're an army.
They're competitive.
They are an army. Yeah.
I've always been blown away by how competitive Taylor Swift fans are with each other. You know?
Yeah.
Different fan groups. And
it's true.
Is there because I know with like a lot of like fandoms, there's camaraderie, but is there camaraderie with the Swifties?
What do you mean?
Like, you know how One Direction, like their fans were like they loved each other, and there's a big community, and like online they were like, we're making friends with each other, and like we are.
That was also the internet at that time.
That was the internet at the time, but I'm like,
the internet
I feel like
was a very happy place at that point.
Yeah, I feel like Swifties are like, fuck off, Brianna. I want those tickets. Like, sorry, but like, I feel like it's a bit more competitive.
Well, I think that it's a finite resource.
Yeah,
right?
that's
like,
fair. Yeah.
You know, you go to a concert and like she did 5 nights in Toronto where we're based out of. The stadium seats, 6.
6 nights.
And that seats 50. It used to be
people.
55. I don't know if it is anymore.
It's like 50,000. It wasn't like all the seats.
Right. Because they cut it down for the Jays because they realized like not a lot of people do concerts here. You have to think about that. It's like 300,000 people.
That is wild.
In a week.
Yeah.
It's you know there's so many people that want in. There's so many people that want to be a part of this.
Actually, I need those tickets.
Yeah. So like One Direction, like they were big. They were worldwide famous, but they weren't like this.
I know, but I think that maybe fandom could be nicer to each other.
I think you have a biased opinion.
No, I do. She does. She's a hater.
Jax has this like razz, and I'm like, how do you even know?
I'm trying to get her going. I'm just saying, I don't see a lot of community in the Taylor Swift fandom.
Because you're not in the community.
Listen, defensive. See?
Yeah.
I have a lot of Taylor Swift fans. The second I meet someone, if they're a Swiftie, we're instantly like bonded. Mm-hmm. There's so much to talk about.
What are their names?
There's lots.
Yeah. So many you don't remember their names.
No.
No, I'm just forgetting. No, I know that the Swifties love each other.
I just
love getting
bond.
Saucy. Yeah.
Because you get each other, right?
Yeah. Well, it's like, we have something in common, and like it does bring
That's why
together.
You make fun of guys with sports, but it's the same thing.
I don't make fun.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You don't make fun.
I am desperately trying to be a sports girl, and I'm being blocked out. I want to go to a hockey game.
I know, but here's the thing.
I know, but the economy,
hockey. No. Hockey games are crazy expensive in Toronto. If we went to a hockey game in like Anaheim, we'd be able to walk in for $10. But if we go to the Leafs, it's like it might be honestly cheaper for us to drive to Buffalo, stay overnight, and go see a game
I'm
there.
ready.
Okay, I'm serious.
I've been asking you
I think
for
it actually
7 years.
is cheaper
That's
to do
true.
that.
I would love to go to a National Hockey League game where the professionals are.